Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Night City. Although it's not really morning anymore, is it? Um, so last time we played, we started the quest line to search for Evelyn Parker, and we got a lead for that, which is down in Jig Jig Street. But before we can do that, because I'm pretty sure this one isn't on a time limit. Let me just make sure. No. Okay. It is not timed. Good. So we're actually going to do a couple funeral quest lines. First, we're heading to the Elder Caldo's camp to talk with Mitch because he wants to um, have us help him out with putting Scorpion to rest. And then we're going to need to call Mama Wells. Um, I do have a new mod. It is a custom radio playlist.
Hi, you there.
Oh, hello.
Mysterious stranger. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, you. There any other mysterious stranger around here? You know what? How about I tell you a joke?
All right.
Sure, be my guest.
What must all trauma team medics swear to uphold? The hypocritical oath!
That's actually not bad.
Okay, what's going on?
Hey there, stranger! I'm Brendan, your friendly neighborhood SCSM, and the nicest AI in all of Night City. You can select from a wide range of beverages, or just drop by for a chat, anytime. Now it's your turn. What's your name?
Why am I talking to a schism? My name's V.
Pleasure to meet you, V. Do you come here often?
Not really.
Nope, first time here.
Wouldn't you know? I could tell you weren't from around here. What with that homesickness of yours. And you know what the best cure for homesickness is? A sweet, refreshing, lightly carbonated beverage.
Okay, you've got me. I'm sold.
Sold? Nothing's gonna be sold here. Cause you know what? I'm gonna give you a can of Night Cola for free.
Thanks. Brendan, right?
That's right. Gosh, it's so cool you remembered. Even for a simple SCSM.
Do you know any jokes?
Who's always limbo champion at mercenary cookouts?
Who?
The Solo!
Okay.
Cool. So did you want something from me?
Oh, yes. Well, I do apologize for taking advantage of you at this early stage in our
Hello,
friendship.
Ross.
But could I ask you for a favor?
What happened?
See that
Twitch, big
container in
Twitch.
front of me?
Agile's
It's
gonna be
completely
dropping
blocking my
here
view
in
of the
26
street,
seconds.
depriving an SCSM of its greatest pastime. Could you move it a bit to the side? I'll reward you with my undying gratitude, even though technically I don't stock that.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Thank you, V. Boy, are you strong.
I'm not really.
Here, have a refreshing beverage. On me.
Catch you later, Brendan.
Catch me? Why? Will I be falling?
It's just something you say as a way of goodbye.
Oh, I get it. I mean, I don't, because catching has nothing to do with goodbyes, but oh well. Don't humans say the darndest things? Catch you later, V. What What a neat phrase.
Thanks to the bulletproof paradise from Mayfield, your only worry is getting stuck.
Alright. So yeah, let's do that. Anyway, so once Agile's over, I'll tell you about my new radio list. Fucking hell. Son of a bitch. You do realize, truck, that my truck is armed. Alright, so I think Agile is over. Well, in that case, here's the new mod I got. The improved radio. Allows me to make my own custom playlist. So far I got Never Fade Away, Chippin' In, The Sad Song, The Ballad of Buck Ravers, Delicate Weapon, and Black Dog. Oh, shit.
V, do you have a moment?
Need to talk?
I mean a longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
Got a problem and you're calling me? Thought you rejoined the family.
Well, yes, I did, but I thought... I suppose that means you're not willing to come, am I right?
Never said that.
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your grief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Saul, right?
You know me well.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
All right. If anybody's got a song that they'd like to be put on here, we can go for it. Like Chippin' In. I've got that on there. I thought about actually adding a new station and getting the Psychopaths anime songs on there, but the mod doesn't work with Phantom Liberty. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, the Feel song is on there. Also, I need to check something. A little help from my friends. Let me see here. Cyberpunk 2077 timed quests. Okay, storm. Fly away, so we gotta do this now. Okay, so yeah, we need to do the one that we're currently on first. But with a little help from my friends, isn't timed. Yeah, Edge Runners is... It's a great anime, but... And again, this is actually a strong point. It really captures the dystopian feel of Night City, where Night City actually is the big bad. Um, but yeah, it doesn't have a happy ending because this is Night City. Wrong city for that. Yeah, you don't want a cyberpunk dystopia. Unfortunately, that's kind of where the world's headed. And no one seems to give a shit enough to stop it. Yep. Man, I will really go for some Mag Max shit right now. Problem is, you will not be Mag Max. You're going to be the guy tied to the stick that they use the flame projectile for Lord of Olympus. Pretty much. Or you're going to be one of the wild boys. You know, the ones that spray themselves with the chrome paint and go, "Witness me!" before exploding into flames. War boys. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if Mad Max happened, let's be real. Your odds of being someone important are low. You're gonna be the low man on the totem pole.
Sure, we can pack, we can ride, but what then?
Contract dead. We've got no reason to stay.
You're the only one because Saul doesn't know when the...
Alright, so let's go ahead and buy all the weapons. Because I need parts. And I want silencers. I'll take that one. Just so I can make better packs mods. Okay. Crafting. Packs mod. There we go. Pick. I have not seen Fury Road. I have seen Furiosa. That's actually the only Mad Max I've seen. You hear me? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Crafting. Upgrades. This is my primary weapon, so we'll upgrade this one first. Let's go ahead and make Gotham iconic. Or tier 4.
Discovery is a mule.
Do I have a stash here? I do have a stash. Okay, so pause that, pause that.
No, the rest will stay here in camp. I want patrols every half hour, reporting directly to me.
Are we preparing for a visit from Biotechnica? Or a
V,
fourth...
you're here.
Yeah.
What is she doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend? To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V
Got
come...
no fucking clue what's going on here.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this.
A chance at
Get the
what?
sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
Well, it looks like we're not getting to all fly away. Fuck.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Saul insists we see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us.
All right,
and we'll
Ross.
say thank you and ask for
Welcome
more.
back.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess, whole thing's your idea?
How did you know?
Saul wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Bull. Saul isn't that petty. He's simply a coward. He would rather play it safe, bide his time. For the family.
This basilisk worth another fight with Saul.
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
The family is falling apart. If we fall into this Biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay, so you do want to go behind Saul's back. Dragged me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
Remember, a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again.
I do. Yet that was before our tandem raid on the Raffin camp. I believe you lost your opportunity there.
Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from
Hi,
the family.
Floof. Welcome to
No,
Scram.
you're out to plain trick him.
If you plan to lecture me, you can damn well go right now.
Thought you and Solid agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly.
So, family.
You saved his life. You wanna fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this basilisk?
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like Biotechnica. What a joke.
And you guys would rather...
I mean,
We
that's,
would rather go
that
back
is what
to
a
plying the
carbine is,
trade we
Ross.
know
A short
best.
rifle.
Logistics.
Meaning and smuggling.
That's what I said.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else.
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering the cause of world peace. Why should this beast wind up being used in some little third world skirmish? We'll make better use of it right here in America.
USA.
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the Basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job.
Panam's got a beef with Saul. I know, but you guys?
Few years back, nobody would have given corporal work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
Yeah, it's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Alright, let's go.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Yeah, let's go.
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
It's not gonna let me talk to
I
Mitch.
think I heard a little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Ah, come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
But are you sure you didn't leave any tracks? Militech won't notice a thing.
Are you trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay, okay. Forget I even asked.
Well, looks like we probably won't be able to get Mitch's quest, because that's a time thing. 24 hours after the quest starts, and by the time this quest ends, it will be 24 hours after that. Oh well.
Let's go.
Cars and mode transportation together.
Nobody's gonna
Fine.
notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway. The better to make a good second impression on the
Okay.
Technica suits.
Their sour faces wouldn't
Thank
help
you,
much.
Floof.
Indeed, they would not.
And the Raffins, what about them? Expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the camp.
How is that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
Don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps.
Here you go, Floof.
I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten the emptiness.
Carbine.
The feeling of realizing it means nothing if you're
Noun. A firearm similar to a lightweight
Had a hard
rifle,
time
but with a
leaving my
shorter
family,
barrel.
too. But was never completely alone either.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually.
Jackie. I'll remember that.
I could see Jackie and Pan Am basically being brother and sister.
We have arrived.
Oh, I get you, Floof. Okay. Haha.
Big bastard.
You like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the Basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready?
Let me just,
Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Seems to be a lot of abandoned stations around.
This one belonged to a corporation that ran a cement factory. They use it as their reloading point.
Didn't take the train engine when they left?
The engine's been here going on 40 years. Since the Blackwall days.
For a time, everybody had to go back to the old ways. This engine ran on nuclear, like submarines do.
Yeah,
How the weirder they left it behind.
Corpse. They probably listed it in a spreadsheet as cost optimization.
Yeah.
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
And I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me, too.
Now, we'll see to that. You and Pan Am just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and talk with the other guys.
Well, hello there. Have you come to make yourself useful?
Got a use for me?
Not particularly. You don't really know why you're here, do you?
Pan Am asked.
Pan Am asked me for help.
Mm-hmm. She came back to the fold, sweet-talked Mitch and the rest over to her side. But still, she calls you. Interesting, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So, what's up?
What are you two doing?
I'm finding my inner peace before the storm. While Teddy is just being dead weight.
Well, happy to join you.
Love to join you.
Respect your efforts. Self-respect breeds self-discipline. Once you have both, you have real power.
A goal, a love, and a dream will give you total control.
A goal, a love, and a dream are what breed a real man.
Truer words, sister.
Drink and always breed deep thoughts?
I just feel like people expect some motivational bullshit from me.
I love Cassidy. He's great.
Have fun, kids.
Also, you're not going to be the one driving, right? Okay. He's like, man, I'd drive better drunk than sober.
Even if we pull it off, Saul will be pissed. I can see his face already.
Remember when we first met? Almost had a pound in your pants at the thought of falling foul of Saul.
I don't recall leaving Pan Am high and dry, though.
Now you're gonna stick it to him plain. Something change?
Uh-huh. I realize Pan Am is right.
How's it going over here?
Fantastic. We have everything hooked up, and nothing works.
It works, though not reliably. V, could you scan it? Because I am not open to the prospect of taking it all apart again.
Okay, let's see here.
Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right.
Indeed. Hold on. Let me swap it out.
Time to try it again.
Hey, it works.
Thanks, V.
All right.
Need a hand?
Of course. But in your shoes, I would look for another way in first. Huh,
Done.
that was quick.
I like how if you got certain levels of, like, there's multiple ways into places. Depending upon the skills you have, you can either, use tech skills to open a door. You can just brute force your way in if you have high body. Or if you have high intelligence, you can just hack things. It's great.
We have lights. Mitch and Bob must have managed to connect.
Got a little
And if you
help
don't have
from
any of those, you
truly.
can, go through a shit ton of other hoops to get where you need to go.
always been fond of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
Perhaps more simply, hopeful. Okay, here we are. Carol! What are we looking...
Earl Combinat locomotive. Technical specifications. Cargo locomotive, manufacturer Earl Combinat. Sounds like Soviet. Model AM-77-3. Tare weight 200 tons. Reactor count 2. Power 1255 kilowatts. Max speed 70 miles per hour. Brake OEXX7B. Data transfer module OT.CC Lima.
looking for? What cards? Not cards. Holes in rows and columns.
Maybe.
Would you help me look?
Sure, yeah. Okay. Oh, hey.
Well.
Jesus. Okay.
V, look thoroughly, please.
Alright, whatever.
Got something.
Good job. Carol! We have a card! What now? You have to put it in the reader! Well, V, the card. In the reader?
Alright, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing.
It worked! Come look!
Little engine that could.
I also think Johnny likes the nomads.
V, I wanted to speak with you.
You're happier out here. Can smell it a mile off.
Surely you joke. I'm about to put my family at risk, get a dressing down from Saul, and possibly be kicked out of the family. And you say I seem happy?
Yeah, because you're doing what you think's right for the Aldecaldos. Even though it's hard. Even though you're shitting your pants.
Dear God, so you can see it too.
What do you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you to help me. But... why are you doing this?
Because it's important to you.
But is that all? Sorry, that sounded worse than I intended.
Any more questions?
No, I know everything I need to, I believe. Perhaps I should send Rogue flowers to thank her for introducing us.
Not really your style, don't think.
I would add a card. Thank you for giving me a true friend, you manipulative whore.
That's my girl.
All right, let's rejoin the others.
Yeah, the reason V's doing this, or at least my V, is, she's in the Aldecaldos.
Convoy. Got eyes and ears on it?
Finally found,
Yes, Carol checks
or
their
starting to
communication
find
channels from
something
time
that
to
she's
time.
been missing since she left
Everything
the
is
Backers.
proceeding as planned. For now.
A place to belong. V, you know where Pana is? No idea. God damn it. She's never in camp when you need her. When you see her, tell her I'm looking for her. You got it. Hey, Saul's looking for you. I told him I had no idea where you were. Would you hurry up, Pan Am? He's a girl who likes girls. Pan Am likes guys. Me doing this by the off chance. Okay, Floof, yes. My V is more toward the female persuasion. Yes. But she's also already shot her shot and it didn't work.
Hurry up and wait.
Welcome, Soph. Oh, thank you, Floof, for the gift sub.
As if you're the first person
Jail
ever to stand up to Saul.
Save your breath. I don't need to be consoled. Was it someone I know?
New. Scorpion.
You came home from the war, head full of new ideas, and a host of new contacts.
He tried to get Saul to lead us in joining Snake Nation. It would make us stronger, he said.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
Thank you again,
Gee,
Floof,
really
for giving
consoling.
Sov
Thanks.
the jailbreak.
You said yourself you didn't need any.
Saul was right about Snake Nation. You should remain independent. Otherwise, could end up
Like the backers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll manage just fine on our own. All we need is a few good jobs. To get people talking about the Aldecaldos again.
And that's why we're here today.
Scorpion would be proud.
Well, let's drink to Scorpion.
Ought to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
And to Jackie.
Oh, god damn it, Floof. You're not supposed to jailbreak the zoo. Oh, there we go.
Don't talk about the war much.
Again, I don't know, one of them.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
And it was
war.
Weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI. Drinking iodide like water. Because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
Mm-hmm. I'm sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
Uh-huh. But y'all can't wait to pack your asses into the Basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different. You'll see once you're on board.
I already know why it's different. It's because they're actually fighting for something they believe in. A worthy cause.
Gonna try and get some sleep.
Okay, it'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Anything happens, wake me up. Unless you want a nap too.
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
That another area of your expertise? Got maps of the heavens in your library too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, B.
We need a Bring back the OG Wars. Where there was actually such a thing as good and evil. Yeah, that was nice.
Okay, here they come.
Is everyone ready? Let's ride, V.
Yeah, I don't know how
Get her up to
Bartmoss
speed.
would have tested his virus. So, are we basically doing a train robbery with a train? That's awesome.
Faster than we thought. I don't know if we can catch them. Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. V, no hemming and hawing. Take out that coupler.
God, you're bossy.
We're getting close. Get them close. V, shoot out the damn.
Reverse train robbery. No, we're robbing a train with a different train.
As soon as they're cut off.
It's like train robbery Inception.
Me. Probably jammed again.
Oh wait, no, it's. No, yeah, you're right. It's
Move that ass, steady boy.
God, I love this gun. Ow, fuck! Cannot see.
We're almost home now.
All is planned, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. You'd better move.
I think he's dead already. Yeah, there's only one way to be sure.
Ready to roll.
I know maybe kind of. They're not pretty to look at, but I really like the look of the Nomad vehicles.
Of course it did. Just as I said it would.
They look rugged.
How's it going there, V? Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around
Once
to
they
put the
function,
hunk of
don't break
junk
down.
in.
Yeah. Oh, they function
Real
all right.
fun is just starting for Mitch and Teddy.
The fuck was that? I think they look dance. I mean, the Shion Coyote and the Thornton pickup truck. Not this one, but the other one, the Colby. They look really good.
Perfect timing, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, same function. Well, there can be a utilitarian style to it. Like, function doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't have form. counterattack.
I can talk to him if you want.
No, thank you. I'll take care of this myself.
So, hey, Saul, yeah, I know I lied. I found Pan Am!
So it
Yeah.
begins.
I found Pan Am, Saul. Just like you wanted me to. Oh, we also found this. Hope you're not too mad.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them.
They're not that
You can see them
big.
from miles away. You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment.
And then you use the tank
And
to
now
blast
we
them.
have Militech to worry about too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. Or you know what? Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back!
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnica, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you. Until that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Here we go. Yep.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seems still to be in fine working order.
Teddy seems to be walking through the ground.
Family's with you on this, I think.
Sure. Where did you get that impression? All I heard was silence.
Saw him looking at that basilisk, drooling. Nomads, panzers, panzers, nomads. Had him from the start.
We'll see.
I mean, they saw a tank, and it's like, hey, when the Wraiths attack, we can use that to blow them up.
Anything okay?
Yes, of course. Though the great train robbery bit of this was much more enjoyable.
You need me again. All you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will. So you'd better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.
All right, let's see here. Let's talk to Mitch.
Hey, V, come here.
Hey, Mitch. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, but, meh. So many dead. So many of them good
Luke,
friends, too.
goddamn it.
Do you know what it's like to lose your best friend?
Mm-hmm. Name was Jackie.
Uh-huh. How'd he go?
Like everyone goes in Night City.
Anyway, come on. Help me out with something.
What?
Some loose ends. Final goodbye. I don't much want to do it alone.
All right.
Okay. I'll help.
Come on, then. You're okay behind the wheel, right?
Yeah?
I'm
and?
a nomad.
We're going for a drive.
Uh-huh. And where?
You've been in the city a while, haven't you? You want to know everything now. Yesterday. A little patience, V.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I don't know how it was in your clan, but in the Aldecaldos, everything stays in the family. Used to be Scorpion's, that rig. Now she belongs to me, and my old girl's right next to it.
Nice wheels. Both of them.
Damn right. Out here, those wheels are our life. I'll take Scorpion's, you hop in the other.
Why don't we just take one car?
Why don't we just take one?
Because we need two.
Shit. You're about as useful as a data term helpline.
You'll see, V. Trust me.
All right,
All right,
let's roll.
let's go.
Let's hit the road. Follow me.
Good, I get the truck.
Mitch, you hear me?
Yep. But more driving, less talking.
Sun on my face, wind in my hair. Perfect.
Oh, hey. Haven't seen you in a while.
Not a fan of funerals.
Mm-hmm. You and death don't really mix.
Say that like it's my fault. Never asked Saburo to put me on that fucking chip. Or for you to slot it in your head.
Oh, I hope this place isn't too far.
Speaking of, where are we going?
Not a clue.
My, what a good little Girl Scout. So trusting, so accommodating.
It's for Scorpion. His last wish or something. That good enough for you?
Great. Never a dull moment.
I wish there was a mod that could give you, for your Nomad style vehicles, Albacaldo markings. Because I would love that. Flu's just head banging. Just vibing.
Here we are. Go ahead, kill the engine.
Holy shit! Mitch, what the hell?
Relax, V. It's what Scorpion wanted.
He wanted you to stuff him in the trunk like a spare tire?
No, he wanted me to take him here and send him off with a bang.
We set him up behind the wheel, douse the car, then light it, let him fly off the edge.
That
Saul won't like this. Blasting a good car? Terrible waste.
I'll tell him it was an accident.
All right.
Grab me that can, will you?
Who's gonna send off Scorpion is. We're giving him the closest thing we can to a Nomad style Viking funeral.
There you go.
Great. Go ahead.
We're gonna light the car on fire, stick him in the driver's seat, and drive it off
Driver's
cliff.
already behind the wheel.
No point wasting time. Another hour or two, and he'll puff up like a balloon.
I have not seen Akira, although I'm pretty
Right.
sure Floof and Santa are going.
Shall we get this show on
Well,
the road?
I know what we need to do now.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. I already got a rag in the can. You light it. I'll start the car.
She's burning! Quick, before she blows!
May the road be kind to you, friend. Out with a bang. Just like he
Bye,
wanted.
Scorpion.
Soot and ash. That much remains. So, how about a beer?
All right.
Sure. I'll drink to a send-off like that.
Well, come on. Ah, nothing like a good cold one.
Agreed. Hey, speaking of, where'd that nickname come from? Scorpion.
Funny. You know, I haven't the slightest idea. Never asked him.
He a Scorpio or something?
Maybe he had a big stinger.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Scorpion, you old bastard. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Mitch. Why me? Why'd you ask me to help?
You seem like a good egg.
I'm serious.
I don't know, I guess the fact that I'm still here to send him off right. That's thanks to you.
Your paths crossed. Just for a moment. But damn, was it the right one? Listen, there's a few things of his you ought to have. Like this little good luck charm. Go on, it's yours.
That's a Mortal Kombat.
What is it?
Scorpion.
Not a clue. Scorpion always had it on him, no idea why.
That's why he's named Scorpion.
I'm gonna sit here for a while,
His
all right?
favorite Mortal Kombat
Root in
character was
peace.
Scorpion.
Understood. I'll be off then.
Sure. Listen, if you want, you can take my car back to camp. Whatever works for you. Oh, and, thanks, V, for today. And for getting me out of that shit back then, too. You're all right. You're really all right.
I appreciate the offer, Mitch, but I'm gonna leave you your car so you can get back. Besides, I've got an uncomfortable call to make myself. Alright, we have now unlocked more reflex stuff. So let's do the all-important one, air dash. Then we'll do sharpshooter. Oh, hold on. I need to give myself stuff. There we go. Yeah, I know. Filthy cheater. I don't care. Alright, Blade Runner. Only affects blades, unlocks a blade finisher. Will that work for the Mantis Blades? I'm doing good. Yeah, for those of you who missed the Discord, the reason why the stream's a little later than normal is Windows forced an update on my PC, and I couldn't get it to boot. So I booted up in safe mode, found the problem, fixed it, booted up normally, and then, the problem was with, the update. Surprise, surprise. So on both my laptop and my PC, let's get a demo video is getting a scavenger. Yeah. So anyway, for both my laptop and my PC, I went into, or as the admin, I manually disabled the auto updates. That way, when a new update gets announced, I can look over the patch notes and see whether or not I actually need it. And if it's a security one, I'll go ahead and install it as needed. But this way, Windows won't just go, oh, here's an update that, because this update was to extend the battery life for a desktop. There's no point. So I think the problem was it was looking for a battery to extend the life for, and it's like, there is no battery. Because it's a desktop. It's plugged into the wall. Fucking hell. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and make an uncomfortable phone call. Patch. And you only use melee weapons. Yeah, pretty much.
Good to hear you. Finally. Been a long time since we talked. Since when Jackie passed away.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. lived under our roof. Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just met. I was going to call you. I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo. Many of his friends will be there.
I'll be there too.
Say no more, Mama Wells. I'll be there.
I did not doubt it for a second. Ahí te veo, Vi.
All right. Since you guys were talking about Akira earlier, it's the Akira bike. Up your Dex, Sean. Oh, don't worry, Dex got his. Okay, so we are still on radio playlist. Wow, we are out here. Yeah, by going to this ofrenda, we'll be able to put the heist and everything that came before behind us, so we can move forward. Oh, Ross, I cannot watch subbed anime. I can't hear Japanese and read the English subtitles and follow the animation and the action at the same time. I literally can't do it. So I have to have the English dub. Is Night City part of the Free State of California? I thought it was its own thing. Like the Free City of Danzig. Or
Jesus.
in the interwar period. No shit.
The pool table? We got to get rid of it.
Really? It's pretty massive.
So...
Maybe we scooch it, put it up against the wall.
Scooch it.
V, nice to see you. Oye, sit. Sit. You want a beer?
Sure, it's not like I haven't drunk my breakfast today anyway.
Salud. A lot of time has passed. How you been?
Oh, you know, I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there somehow?
Somehow. You could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa. But okay. We put it behind us. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
Oh, let me help.
Could help you with that.
Gracias, mi cielo. But I will manage. It's enough you come to say goodbye.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. But something I'd lay by his casket that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niña. Don't worry. It's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
Jackie had a garage?
He used it for his motorcycle, mostly. But not so long ago, he moved in. You'll find something there, I'm sure.
Oh, my
That's actually
stuff.
No, mija. He's gone, and funerals are for the living, not the dead. Toma, take the key.
That's actually a good point.
Thanks, Mama.
Ross.
Don't mention it, V. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
With the, some Spanish phrases aren't translated. So the headcanon being that, you know, V already knows it. So it doesn't translate it. I like that. And the timing.
Ivy.
You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen, it wouldn't have taken this long.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes 2. I know it's gunk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Sure.
Hardly gonk at all. Just... well, human.
I guess.
You know each other long?
Half our lives. Grew up in the same streets.
He fell
Saw
for
each
the
other
girl
a lot,
next door.
Just never got together.
Till you're back.
Yeah. Best darn year of my life.
Jack talked about you. A lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe, but that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
Who is he to you?
What did you see in him?
Let me tell you what he told me once. Told me he'd take a bullet for me. In an instant. Even if it'd kill him.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
A man. With dreams, ambitions. Only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
Why didn't you go in?
How come you're outside?
I don't have the key.
Jackie never gave you a set? You two didn't get that far.
He offered, but I wanted him to have his own
Yeah,
space.
V only took the job because
Just
of
his
Jackie.
own.
Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about.
Well, my Corpo V would have done it in a
Mind giving me a
heartbeat.
hand?
I'm not sure I should go in there.
Same with my
Still too
street
soon.
kid V.
No, it's
although
not
she'd
that.
be
Mama Wells
a
and
little
I aren't
hesitant.
exactly on the best terms.
My Nomad
She
had
wouldn't want
only
me
did it
touching
because
any of
of
his
Jackie.
things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie'd want you here. That's more important. Come on. Looks like he swapped out the exhaust pipe.
What?
Advised him to do it. Right before the job. Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
He said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
It's definitely why they're up there, yeah.
Yeah. It's totally because they're collectibles and not because they're pretty ladies.
Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica, va?
Gotta be hanging here since 2020. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gonk advice.
Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie?
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Huh.
Love to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it is a miracle he never wiped out. For whom the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
You read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though.
Alright, well. Well, let's go in here.
Oh, Jackie.
That a mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than alright. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala'd do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
Looks a little crooked, though.
Isn't it just a little janky?
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, one thing I like about Misty, she's got the ability to see beyond appearances to the intentions. And this is a perfect example. Jackie's, well, less than perfect example of a spirit circle thing. Most people go, oh, that's hideous. She's like, he's actually trying. And he's doing this for her, so, you know.
Leather belt?
Sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized, and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
Messages. Gorgeous ride. Looking for a new owner. Jackie, my man, you won't believe your luck. A collector selling a beauty in prime condition. Price is good, if a little over your budget. Let me know if you're interested. Because if you aren't, it'll go to someone else. Peace, Sid. From Victor. This Saturday, the boys are competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. Svitz versus Blanco. Beers are already cool in the fridge. Don't forget about our deal. Blanco wins by KO in the 3rd round. You better have the Eddies. Not letting you off the hook this time. Vic. Yep, the very bike in the garage. T-Bug. I vouched for you in V. He heard about you and remembered you all too well, even. He'll want to meet V, but I think it's just a formality. To see you at the afterlife.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Senson Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How did Jackie get this one?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him. Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Alright, so for the offering, I'm gonna either go with the tequila, the belt, the ball, or the book. And I think I'm gonna let you guys decide, you know, provided that you'll actually vote. What should V take for ofrenda? Tequila, dad's belt, basket, ball, or book. Shall allow additional votes. Let's do 10. Guess you probably have a bunch. Okay, polls live. I am trusting you for democracy. Don't let me down. Let's see, I think I scanned everything. Yeah, okay. He doesn't need those anymore. Wonder what these weird lines are. Is that just a glitch in the graphics card, or is that supposed to be light coming through the seams? Okay, looks like we've split between the basketball and the book. Yeah, I think it's light coming through the seams of things. Okay.
Nice still. Gotta be Jackie's dad.
Old school ganger. Valentino's, of course.
Did you meet him?
No, I only ever heard about him.
Yep, I'm
He
the
didn't exactly
tiebreaker.
inspire
Also, hello,
any
Gio.
fond memories.
All right, so I got a coin flip thing going. This will be heads, and this will be tails. All right, tails it is.
Jack, pure and simple.
Well, you got something for your ofrenda. But we could look around a little
You
more.
like Two-Face.
An aquarium?
It used to be tacos.
And Taco was...
Miss Fish. A dwarf shark. Like, mini.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Better get going.
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
What happened between you two? What's the beef?
Let's just say she didn't see me as daughter-in-law material.
What did she have against you?
That my name wasn't Camila and I wasn't Jackie's ex-output. Camila was Mama Wells' favorite.
Right.
Well, fuck Mama Wells. You were the closest person to Jackie. You need to be there.
You gotta come, Misty. Got a right to be there.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's for family.
You were family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V. So, shall we go?
Sure, let's go.
You ever thought you might leave Night City?
Sure. Once upon a time, I even tried.
Like, sure.
Seriously? Meaning...
Packed my bags and hopped on a plane to Nepal. Thought I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
My deepest condolences.
Then go raise a glass to him, Padre. A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
P, it's good you're here. We're about to start. Sit down, please.
Okay.
Hey, V.
I thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital. They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart.
Ugh.
He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He told me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying. Make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it.
Yeah, he can barely keep it together.
12 rounds, buddy.
Just wait till it's our turn.
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años
when
que
it's
cumplir.
our friend.
Me pidió que leyera esto.
You know, depending upon the ending you pick.
Recuerdo cuando Jackie se nos unió. Era un niño fuerte. Cuando decía que iba a hacer algo, cumplía. Tenía honor. Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia. Que descanse en paz.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. I'd been hired to drive him and some contraband across the border. He'd bought some goods, klept from Arasaka. Top secret, priceless. A lizard.
An iguana.
And I remember what he said then. That I came from a place where everyone's family. So, he must be too. Jackie Wells. The best friend you could ask for. Loyal to a fault. Once he set his mind on something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Chica, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others." For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life. Without hesitation. But most importantly, everyone saw Jackie as a grinning charmer who saw the good in everyone, everything. They were wrong. Jackie Wells was a hell of an ambitious chum who never gave up, and whose drive cost him his life. But he did in life what he said he'd do. Reached for fortune and fame. No fear in his eyes or heart. When you go to war as a boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Rest easy, chum.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo. Thank you for your kind words, V. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him.
Yeah.
A lot of people come today. Even that putica Jackie was messing around with.
Hey.
Her name is Misty.
What?
Misty. She was very important to him. Do you understand? Go. Invite her along for dinner. It's the least she deserves.
Do you know what? You're a good woman. Jackie would want you to have these.
You sure? Jackie'd kill me if I got so much as a scratch on it.
So don't get any scratches on it.
Thank you. I'll take such good care of it.
Hopefully she knows
Cuídate, Vi.
what it means to pass on a vehicle to a nomad. That's a sacred trust there.
Campos all torn up.
Gonna miss him.
Feels like he lost one of his own.
There.
Wonder if he'll be as torn up after you die.
Me too, chica.
Not today.
Me too. Here's to Jackie. Gone off to greener pastures.
Jackie Wells.
A proud son of Haywood.
Yeah, it's definitely
I should mingle, Vic.
controversial
See you
to
later,
confront the mother of the deceased at their funeral, but it's something that Jackie would have wanted us to do because Misty was, you know, the love of his life, and his mom was, you know, calling her a whore when she wasn't. So since Jackie couldn't stand up for Misty's honor, that duty fell to us, which is exactly what he would want us to do. And I think Mama Wells figured that out, and that's why she called us a good person. Because, you know, we called her out on her bullshit just like her son would.
Pour you another? For Jaquito?
Pour. For Jackie.
Amen, sister.
Weird, being here without Jackie.
Can't shake the feeling I'm gonna turn around and see him sitting at the bar. In his favorite spot, where he always used to sit.
Now, if you start as the street kid, you start here. In the Coyote Cojo. And even the Nomad and Corpo, they come here during the opening cutscene that you can't really interact with. But you don't really meet any of these people until now, unless you're, you know, the street kid. So it's kind of weird.
Hey, you! Have a drink with us, hmm? To Wells?
All right, why not?
To Wells. May he rest in peace.
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
No, in the fucking Bible book club. Yeah.
I
got only good memories of him. Rest easy up there, brother.
Think we might know each other.
Gustavo Horta.
V.
Yeah, I've heard about you. Well, heartfelt condolences, friend. From me, Campo, and all the Valentinos.
Thank you. Good for now. Thanks.
See? You gotta know when to stop.
Nah, give me a break. All right, let's go.
We may meet
Lupe's
Gustavo.
been handling their loss pretty good.
She's a strong woman.
Again, later.
Here to say goodbye to one of your own, Padre?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
Jackie. Did you know him well?
I remember the day his mother brought him into this world. The day his father left. The day he took you into his home. Yes, V. I knew him quite well.
So, Padre, you think Jackie's looking down upon us from up there?
I believe he has met God, stood before him.
That's it?
I don't know if God left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
I'm gonna move on.
Go with God.
All right, time to leave.
Hey. You alright?
Yeah. I think I'm just still in that garage, mentally. I just need a sec.
You got it. All right. Let's see here. Before we start the space in between, let's go ahead and head to our house because I want to check on something. But before we do that, let's go up here. Sit wait for less before you so you can see guns already out, ready to go. Yeah, there's a NCPD police scanner thing here. Looks like it's 6th Street.
Everything you need for the perfect quinceañera.
How about you come on out and let's talk?
This kid thinks he's so... Yeah. Job complete. Oh, there we go. Hey V, thanks again for having my back. Lately I feel like I'm just ranting and raging, so I want to make sure you know I appreciate what you did for me. Shit, that came out way too formal. You know what I meant. It's cool, don't worry about it. How's the Panther shaping up? Mitch, Bob, and Carol still putting the pieces together. Looks like they're having fun. Cassidy's providing moral support. I'll be in touch soon. There it is. Jackie's Arch.
Entering close quarters!
Fucking soccer ninjas. I like to think that went rather well. I need that. Take care of Scorpion's things, okay? Don't want him ending up in some seedy pawn shop. You got it. Yep. But we already got the thing that, or the memorabilia from the bottom of the socket tower. Oh shit. We just, sorry. I didn't want to accidentally, run anybody over. I was trying to get off. That's why I got off the bike. Well, yeah, Arasaka has impressive air force because they bought Japan. And they were led by Saburo, who was stuck in the 40s. He wanted Arasaka to be Imperial Japan 2.0. How you doing? Before you ask, things aren't too great over here. Saul's always giving Pan Am shit like there's no tomorrow. Try to stay out of it. Keep calm for the best. Like that's my newest motto. It's gonna be beautiful when it's finished. If we all go down for this, it was worth it. If anything notable happens, I'll be the first to let you know. The thing about AC's megacorps is they are what would be called regional powers, continental powers. I do not think that their influence expands much beyond Usia politically. Sure, they do business deals with companies of other nations and continents, but I do not see them being stronger politically than the Ocean Federation, the Amerian, or the Republic of Ameria, the Union of Yuktobanian Republics. Hell, by that time, Ameria and Slovakia might have actually united. But in Cyberpunk, the Corpos had bought out governments by the 90s. Like, the two big ones are Arasaka, which is now Japan. There's a reason why they called Saburo the Emperor, because he literally was. And it is truly a global power. And then Militech owns the NUSA.
Happy new gun owner, I hope.
Militech and Arasaka University. Yep, pretty much. Oh, where did I get Stinger? Whatever. Alright, I need to visit Vic so I can get some more stuff there. There's something I want to check in on up here. Okay, so my egg is not hatched yet. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off Jinchumaru and Stinger. And I'll be right back. And then we'll start Jig Jig Street. All right, I am back. All right. Egg still hasn't hatched yet.
Cities have remained within human safety. You're listening to 90.
I want to try something here. All right.
Hey, watch your tongue. What?
All right.
Your mama teach you nothing?
Quick save. I'm letting the impulsive thoughts win.
Don't even want to fight.
Okay, yep. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. But that's what quick saving's for. So you can have intrusive thoughts, do it, and say, oh, that's a bad idea. That went about as well as expected. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's just...
Provides 330%.
Well, let's see. Let's get an apartment here.
Your eyes are fucked up, man. What? Smell? I'm sure you wouldn't have to fucking
Your style meets character. Make yourself comfortable. Stay well. Soak up the vibe. So we've got all the amenities. We got our bed here. We've got our wardrobe here. So I'm gonna change that to that. There we go. You can light incense. You can sit on the couch. Got a stash here. Bathroom is over here. And this one's unique thing is we can play a guitar. Alright, see you later, Ross. Thanks for dropping by. Let's head down to Jig Jig.
wicked vibe.
So there's more up your alley than clouds.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
I mean, fair. You're getting STDs.
Here, kitty kitty, what's the rush?
Okay, no, Criminal, he's just an asshole.
Chipped you for free? Fuck off! Yeah? Gear yourself up to the big buddy world.
Well, well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Looking for a Ripper Duck. Goes by Fingers. Know where I can find him.
Who's asking? And why?
Got a problem with an implant.
Not from around here. Couldn't find another Ripper in the city to patch you up?
Heard Fingers was the best.
Yeah, the best for Joy girls. Are you a whore?
No, but you are.
No, but you are, from the look of things.
Yo, you hear what this bitch said to me? Best watch your tongue.
I'd say it again, but what for? Your little skull sponge can't possibly get its gray cells around it.
Let's apologize for that, bitch!
Gotta be worth a damn to get an apology from me. And you're trash. Not worth shit.
Nobody talks that way to Little Loco.
And that's how the fight started.
You get him, girl!
My defense, they did start it.
No, I'd rather live here. Just don't turn off the lights.
Hey, you all right?
No way I'm gonna swim! I hate water! Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Right.
Oh, gracious creature and benign!
Visiting to the elements obscure! Us, who the world with bloody stain imbrued!
If for a friend the king of all we owned, our prayer to him should for
This
thy
doesn't
peace
bode well for Evelyn.
Hey, hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy. Leave me be.
Fine, I get it. Everyone's got their breaking points. Pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
Hope that teaches those candy-ass Scotch suckers not to come round here no more.
Hello? There's a line.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
So, you know
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
His hand sometimes slips.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of wanted to trigger the fight. Because they're assholes.
What's up with you?
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why
I
me?
can try.
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
Moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
Alright, well, let me go work my charms here.
Fingers a friend to the working guys and girls around here.
Helped me. I'd be in a wheelchair if it wasn't for him.
He chipped you some chrome with real skin that had peeled off. What he replaced it with looks like a bathroom floor from a senior home.
Better than being a cripple.
Well,
My friend here, she's in really sorry shape. Couldn't let us cut in front just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest. Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open those.
Come on,
lucky lips
let's
of
go.
yours.
I'm a bard.
How about now?
A bard assassin.
Something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
worry. Your eyes will adjust. Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You, Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
Well, she is. I'm
The Mox?
independent.
Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Used to ride with nomads. Resourceful folk. Wouldn't cast aside anything until it was worn down, dead. Couldn't be fixed or reused in some other way. But what you're giving these girls, not even nomads would touch that.
Please, let's not exaggerate. I give them what I can. What do you two want?
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way.
Radio.
I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course. I can't remember each and every one. Even if it's a specimen as exquisite as you. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Yep. Yeah, we talked.
Woodman and I, we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you. Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all, I didn't pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with me as payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We are talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive, technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can turn the radio off. I can't do that. Okay, oh fuck.
Something wrong?
Get to the point!
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Oh, you're not gonna like me either.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who's your fixer?
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude?
They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
I want to punch him.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Ooh, we do get the option to punch him. Now, it used to be before the Phantom Liberty stuff. If you punched him, he couldn't get access to the Dancer's Hand Devastan. But if you look at what we got here, we already got it. So, fuck him. I have a star. He did have a bounty. I'd take that.
Despite humanitarian efforts, nearly 60 people have been killed. Have we found heaven on Earth? Permanent human settlement on Antarctica is celebrating 10 years today.
I guess they didn't care enough.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Well, we need to find out where they scroll these things.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction and one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everything leaves a trace behind.
Everyone,
I learned that from
everything
CSI.
leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Or we could talk to Wakako.
Let me think for a sec. Think I'll try calling Wakako. Fix her fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain.
Well, let's go ahead and just, since we're already here, let's visit Wakako.
It's 98.7. Body heat.
He's got no affiliation, but he does have a bounty.
You've been just a bit more careful.
So is that dude.
My eye was. And I gotta work.
Sorry, boys. Nothing personal. Just business.
Ever sharp and snazzy, Josh.
What's up?
Hello. You wanted to talk?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Can you get me one?
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
She's like, I don't want to know. how you get your rocks off, but just keep me out of it.
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to?
Shut up.
Slow down. Treat yourself.
Why do you think I came here? Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Alright.
Wherever you are, whatever you
Looking for something raw, untouched.
Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge?
Want something that'll floor me, really scramble the neurons.
We've got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations.
No. I mean something like, well, you know.
Fetishes?
No, come on, you know what I mean?
No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds?
I want to know what it's like to kill somebody.
See? Wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher.
Anyway, my turn. Hi. What's up?
What are you looking for?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
I want the kind with the death's head.
Cops are like kids. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't let them go off on their lonesome.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
What, no discount?
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Fair enough.
Got anything that might interest me?
Alright, there's that. And we'll go and sell the junk.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Yeah. Bite me. Okay. Just gonna... There we go.
Hop in.
Yeah.
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. My catchphrase.
Is there any auto disassemble mod? No. At least I haven't found one yet. Oh, that's great. Totally not gonna give V any, trauma. Don't wanna watch this? Okay. Then we will go directly into editing mode.
Mode's good to go. Stick around all you want.
Electric corp patch on the coveralls. Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
I normally don't watch the whole thing either, but I figured I should for the stream. But if you guys don't want it, then I am okay with that.
Ordered recently.
Okay.
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
Coveralls had a patch on him. Electric Corp.
Could be a costume. A prop?
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
It'd explain the higher thermal readings, too. You could be onto something.
Yeah, let's go. There we go.
Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Okay. We got everything.
Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from this spoil. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Sure,
Let's
go.
get going.
On our way.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. There'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Alright, time to do our thing.
Getting hot in here. It's 98.7 body heat.
And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So? If you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
Wasn't going to. I just want you to be prepared.
All right, going
for
in.
what you might see.
Did you get everything inside?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
Grab a crate and get your ass moving.
It's my break. Chill.
All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street.
If you're in such a hurry, you do it.
Looks like no one's taught you your place yet. Don't be soft. I do something drunk.
cyberware failure and, in extreme cases, even death. In response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office has raised the public threat level to red. Residents of the Rowan and Bronson are advised not to leave their homes after dark, and always ensure protected firearms. Schools and hospitals have been
Just gonna grab you. Shit. All right.
per dog per month. Similarly, the fine for possessing an undocumented animal
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
Oh, we're fine. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're going to max out our cool next. And then tech ability, then reflexes.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
How is going, boss? This gig treating you well? Meh. Meh. What the fuck does meh mean, huh? I see you all day. Fuck off. I see your ugly face more than my inputs. You know what I mean? You know, you could say something interesting one time. A joke! Whatever, I don't care. We have nothing but time to kill this dump. What did you last see on TV? Did you pick up any woman? Delayed. Let's try food. Did you eat anything good lately? Will you say anything?
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Ready to kill goons? Yep, we are.
I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her. Hear that? They'll see us. Get out of sight.
Come out, damn it.
Will not work. Okay.
Don't
Need to get into the hallway past this room.
Okay.
What about them?
I can always just get rid of them my way.
Your call, but you gotta make it now.
How do you know?
I've seen his spot.
Блядь. Eat it, assholes. Looks like you got them all.
God, I love
Delta
this
to the
guy.
hallway.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
Uh-huh. Thank you for announcing your presence.
I see a way down. Ooh, beautiful.
Night City gangs. Animals. The animals aren't real animals, they're freaks of nature. Pumped to the gills with strength-enhancing hormones, they look more like piles of meat than people. They generally avoid cyberware with the exception of cosmetic modifications that supposedly make them look more like, well, animals. They're extremely aggressive and don't need an excuse to start a brawl. But despite their name, animals are not a territorial gang. You can find fierce, hostile packs of them throughout the city. 6th Street. From a distance, they could easily be mistaken for soldiers on leave. Military uniforms, combat boots, buzz cuts, shouting "Oorah" every chance they get. But don't let their appearances fool you. These are violent, dangerous thugs ready to slit your throat without the slightest hesitation. You'll want to watch out for them, especially in Vista del Rey. The Mox. Handsome girls, beautiful guys, but wait, it's a trap. They'll reel you in with their charm, and when you're least expecting it, BAM! Your ideas are gone. Or worse, the hole in the wall that passes for their headquarters is called Lizzie's Bar. Best seen from far away and never entered. Maelstrom. If you ever find yourselves in Watson's industrial area, it's rare that you don't. Watch out for the sinister face plates. That's Maelstrom. To be part of the gang, you have to get your eyes and nose cut off and replace with demonic, fiery red optics. Ouch. If they do that to themselves, who know what they'll do to strangers. Better to leave that mystery unsolved. Tiger Claws. Effervescent neon tattoos with Asian motifs, katanas and shurikens, racing bikes. These are some of the trademarks of the Tiger Claws gang, with a noticeable presence in Japantown. Ignore them and they shouldn't bother you, but do something to provoke them and it's sayonara, baby. Valentinos. Golden grills, golden implants, golden crosses, golden machetes. Say hola to the Valentinos. Despite the Catholic symbolism, they're not exactly love thy neighbor types. Those who get in their way will usually end up chopped into pieces and tossed in the Adele Coronado. Voodoo Boys. These predominantly Haitian gangers are based in Pacifica, but they hunt their victims elsewhere, the net. The Voodoo Boys are the most skilled net runners in Night City Underworld. But beware, that doesn't mean they're not dangerous in real space too. Be sure to give them wide berth, or you might just end up like when they're black roosters without a head. What's that? Like a blacklist roster or something.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Turn off. Alright, well. Just gonna hide my face. Zero place. Yeah, let me just gonna take you here. There you go. New girl. So is that girl Dr. Fingers gave us gonna be useful for anything? Head chick is a bad omen, that's all I'll say. We should get rid of her ASAP and forget scrolling any BEDs with her. Because the word about her spreads, we're fucked. What am I talking about? Next thing I'll find you staring into crystal balls. What are you, my reincarnated babushka? I don't believe you're shitting your pants just because of some comatose girls. What are you on, You know what? Don't answer that. Whatever it is, just stop taking it before your brain damage gets worse. Cause like, you can tell she's not from Jig Jig, more like Clouds or even the Mox. And for the records, I don't touch our supply, and you know that. But there's this Corpo. I sold him some of our shit. Apparently it made him aggressive, smacked some Joy Toy across the face. He told me what happened when he noticed the shadow of Lizzie on the wall. Girl who started the Mox. Guess what happened? A week later, he was dead. They found him in some back alley, tied to a gutter, suffocated with the stocking. It's not like I was chums with the guy, but still, that's no way to go. Who cares how you go if you're dead? Decapitated with a nail filer or shot in the spleen? It makes not one iota difference. It's not the RPM, then it's the BDs that are fucking with your head. Because your imagination is starting to get more whack than what we're scrolling. So you don't care how you remembered? What if you die in the toilet, huh? Fucking gone. Get back to work. Don't you understand nobody will care about you? Whose fucking memory will you be in? You'll barely fill up any space on my deck. You and your fucking omens. Oh, he was right to be worried about omens. Because I'm about to come down upon you like the wrath of God himself.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Resourceful isn't exactly the words.
Scabs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
Place. What's there to hate? That nobody checks on us and every day is chill. That we don't have to stand outside all day in the rain. That sucks so much, man.
I hate that everyone here.
No one will stop you.
Or I could just crack your skull.
I would say Wrath of God going with a shotgun. Well, we're a silent assassin. We have the wrong build for shotgunning. But I like where your head's at.
Maybe she's here already.
Don't say that.
Used him as a puppet in a virtue that killed him. Then tore out his implants.
Ah, boy.
It's refreshing to know some politicians still have a spine. More after the break.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here.
Oh, that's good.
You really don't fuck around, do you?
Nope.
Wait 1 sec for me.
The way I see it, shooting all these scavs, maybe like the wind of death. That's I like that. I like
Alright,
that,
I'm here.
Geo.
Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, murdering all these scavs here is just, you know, doing public service. Because they're waste of space. Well, we found the studio. It's always morally correct to kill scavs. I mean, anybody that preys on other human beings, I think, is a valid target. Especially, you know, ripping out their organs.
What about that villa fort you cut out? Sell it yet?
Junkyard if I'm lucky. Should have seen the mess inside. As if two people fucked and then threw up everywhere. Or the other way around.
You're in!
Alright, well.
Look at us now. Still standing. That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And... Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. Jerking around the cable probably didn't help.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
And she's guarding that entrance. Good. I taught her well. And this is why I took out those guys. That way I wouldn't have to deal with them while I was carrying. Since when did I start smoking?
Since when do you smoke?
They taste like shit and make my head spin. But once I start something, I don't quit.
From one addict to another, I sympathize. We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough. She already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever.
Damn. Well.
I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any.
I know. It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Oh no.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah. Had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
All right.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Hey. How you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk.
Well now, look at you.
What? Alright, well.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
Alright, well this one shouldn't be a nightmare like the last one was.
What am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want.
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her. I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, according to that one thing we read, Pacifica.
Every single piece of tech I see, security. We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue. What about his messages? Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self. And if he starts talking about the biochip himself?
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Should I... Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Alright.
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Yep, not Sokka. Voodoo Boys.
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you.
Yep.
And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oh, don't say that, V. You haven't even gotten to the DLC yet. The deal what?
Oui. What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui, allez. Vous avez raison, moi, c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour te y bien.
Vous pensez que mademoiselle a fait un problème?
Moi, c'est pas enragé. Rempli. C'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur Yorinobu. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, oh. Qui Silverhand a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire le travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
So, the Voodoo Boys are trying to use Johnny to get to Alt. I have to ask y'all who that is.
What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago.
Sure he did.
V, you got any idea?
Biochip we stole? It's... got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? Need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Yeah, guess who's,
Know who they are, who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Alright, hold on, got a message. Okay.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried that I'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
Wait, do I have a shot? I mean, I probably shouldn't ask.
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know about
Yeah.
it.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... Who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Who knows? But, I don't know if Fee's a good person, but she tries. Okay, our next major mission is gonna be down in Pacifica. But first, before that, I've been leaving some of these side missions for too long. We're going to go ahead and start getting some of those taken care of. So, we're going to start with this gig. Question. I don't know how they knew about Johnny and the boys. I'm assuming all their attempts to reach the Black Wall kind of told them.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks. Our public enemy's name is Blake, and he is one slippery motherfucker. More info on him and his MO attached.
Alright. Gun for hire. Target, Lake Croyle. Location, Aoba on O'Malley Place Street. Details. Racketeering is the name of the game in Kabuki. The badges pretend like they don't see when the hustlers like Blake reel in the next victim. The script's always the same. Act 1, a promising money deal. Act 2, an unpayable debt. The sucker this time was Roger Wang, the store chain owner. Blake's already seized ownership of one of the stores, but has bigger plans. Like I said, this kind of debt's unpayable, so Wang got wise and paid us instead. The human shit stain Croyle is about to disappear, so the time to act is now. And one more thing, Blake's got hustle from the animals watching his back. Alright.
Okay.
Then you tell him it's time to pay up. He doesn't wanna. Give him a little scare.
Got a hard, hardly.
And got the eyes made. Okay. I think I got everyone. Well, that was easy.
There was a problem, you got rid of it. I'm happy, the client's even happier. Good work, V. Get closed.
There's something up there. One thing's for sure, V. You're on your way to the top. Just glad I can help you along the way. New gigs are waiting. Go. Oh, you're still alive. Not more. Hey, we leveled up. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop that NCPD thing in progress.
is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief, if he can swing it.
Ah, straight to biz. Ultra heavy variety.
Yeah, well, you told me
The
not to
Voodoo
call you
Boys,
otherwise.
led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
Maman Brigitte? That a nickname? Spooky cold alias?
Alas, I've not had the pleasure of asking her over tea. But no. Many assume otherwise, yet her title carries no religious weight. The Voodoos don't adhere to their cultural heritage. Rather, they loosely allude to it.
Do you biz with them?
Really not doing biz with the Voodoos?
Surprised? I strive to avoid risking my dealings. They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend. No harm in asking around. I just need information from you. A springboard, if you will.
Got something they want.
Let's say there's something I got that they want.
You've got something for the VDBs. Trust me, they don't want it. They don't need it. An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will, all in-house. But if you insist, a moment, please.
This fucking guy says he ain't in touch, but fear not. They're just a call away.
He is the only fixer in Pacifica. Not like they can just blow him off.
V, it's your lucky day. If you're serious about making headway in Pacifica, that is.
Work some magic for me?
As I said, whatever you're offering, the V-Boys could not, and I quote, give a shit. You kept the receipt, I trust. Yet a counteroffer was forthcoming, a gig. Successful completion thereof could earn you an audience with Brigitte.
Okay, who's my contact?
Okay, so who do I contact next?
Church, Sloan Lane, inside by the altar. They'll know to look for you.
Got it. Thanks, Hans.
Like I just casually take out the tiger claws that murdered that cop while on the phone. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and head back to our apartment. We're gonna go ahead and call it for the day. At least for now. So let's go ahead and put PJs on. Skip to morning. And we'll save. All right, so that'll be the end of the Cyberpunk stream tonight. There will be a stream starting around 5-ish. The Floof crew is going to wrap up Baldur's Gate 3. So hope you guys can tune in for that. Tomorrow will be Mass Effect 2. We're going to be doing the Reaper IFF mission. Then Monday, we're heading to Luca in Final Fantasy X-2. Wednesday, in Dragon Age Origins for the afternoon stream, we're going to be Um, fuck. Pushing, or we're going to be going through the circle tower to try and see if there's any mages that are left after the abominations started showing up. Then that evening, the Floof crew will be streaming Sniper Elite Resistance. Then Saturday, or not Saturday, but Thursday, on the aircraft showcase, we're going to be heading to the danger zone as we take a look at the F-14D Super Tomcat. And then Friday in Dragon Age, we'll probably finish up the Circle Tower and head back to Redcliffe to hopefully be able to save Connor. And then Friday evening will be Arkham City. And then next week in Cyberpunk, we're gonna do a few of the Watson side quests and gigs just to level up a little bit more, because the Pacifica stuff is a little bit of a difficulty spike. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys in a couple hours with the Floof crew in Baldur's Gate 3. Take care, everybody.